Hey, what's shaking, homies? So today I got a yo-yo video that you guys have been requesting for a very, very long time. I've had this channel for a while. I have over 400 yo-yo videos, and yeah, this is gonna be my top 5 all-time favorite yo-yos. Now, this is not like the 5 best yo-yos or my 2017 best yo-yos. This is like my yo-yo lifeline. Like when I started yo-yoing, these are all the yo-yos. If I had to take everything out of my collection, the 5 that were the most nostalgic to me, that had the most like meaning, and the 5 that I really want to keep, or whatever. These are just 5 very important yo-yos, and they're in no particular order, 1 through 5, and yeah. But if you guys do like this, maybe I'll do my top 5 2017 or something like that. If you guys really like this video, but yeah, I'm not gonna do any yo-yo. Today's gonna be me talking with my imaginary friends here. So yeah, we're gonna just kind of go through these, and I have a terrible burn on my finger, so I can't, or my thumb, I can't really yo-yo anyways. But we're gonna start off. I got a Duncan Freehand 1. Now, when I first started yo-yoing, well, when I was a little kid, but when I first got into yo-yoing when I was like 13 or 15 or something, or 14 or something, was when this yo-yo came out, and I had a blue one, and the blue one I loved. I actually dropped it so many times doing freehand that at one point it just exploded into a million pieces. This plastic can actually spiderweb crack and break everywhere, but if you don't ever hit it on the ground or anything, it'll pretty much stay good forever. This one is modified a little. I have recessed it, so I got a recessed sticker on one side and a silicone O-ring on the other side. I also have a gold bearing in it. This gold bearing is so old, look, that it's totally silver, but the inside is still gold. Isn't that funny? But yeah, it is so old. But yeah, this yo-yo, I learned more tricks on a Duncan Freehand 1 than I probably learned on anything. But when I first started, these things were, you had to have new pads all the time. It was a pain because it wasn't recessed. But I feel like at the time it was way better than anything else. But if you would play with it now next to something, $100 yo-yo from today, it's not gonna be. You're gonna be like, what the heck is this? But if you were around yo-yoing when this yo-yo came out, the same time, or if you're as old as me, but you probably love this yo-yo. A very classic shape, just awesome. Can't go wrong. Then my first yo-yo I got that was really good. I remember I was like, holy crap! It changed everything. Was my Yo-Yo Jam Hitman. This isn't the first one I've had. I've probably had 10 of these. This is just a random one I had lying around, so I grabbed it. But yeah, just nothing really to it. Just a lot small. You can tell where yo-yoing became wider but smaller in diameter and more angular and more rim weight. This was this yo-yo. Even I play it right now, it's awesome. I love Yo-Yo Jam Hitman. Still, I wish they still made them. Some other yo-yo, a lot of people are like, well, the would probably say well, the ex-convict was better, and I actually like the Hitman better. The ex-convict too broke a lot easier. The ex-con before the ex-convict, the ex-con broke really easy, so they came out with the ex-convict, and those still broke. The Hitmans eventually, would start to get some cracking, and they could break on you, but it would take a lot more abuse and a lot more wear and tear for a Hitman to break than an ex-con, and I like the shape of these better anyways. Then we're going to go on to the Throwdown Yo-Yo's Luchador. Now this yo-yo, I helped product test it, and I gave my insights on little changes and tweaks. The original design was Nate Weddle, the owner of Throwdown Yo-Yos. A lot of people actually think that I designed it. No, Nate designed it, and then me, Ed Hoponick, and James Buffington were the product testers, and we would try. There was actually 3 of these. This is the 3rd one. I had 2 different prototypes. I don't have the first prototype anymore. The first prototype, it had some problems. The string slipped in between the gap. It was too heavy. It had ridges on the outside that I just thought were stupid, and I told them to get rid of them. But yeah, it is just. And then this was the second prototype. This was either the second. There might have been a second one before this, but this was the final prototype. It's basically the same thing, just slightly heavier. Yeah, and then they sharpened the tip on the production one. On this one, it was just. Basically just hollow. This one I had powder coated. See, it wasn't originally like this. I had it all powder coated, but this part right here on the production one is actually sharp, and you can balance it on there, kind of. A big thumb grind lip. But yeah, I definitely helped design this yo-yo. So it's just very cool. This one's modded. Obviously, it originally was a sticker. I modded this one too. My buddy powder coated this. Is like, I didn't get this. This was raw metal when I got it. And yeah, but now they both play awesome. Even to today's standards, I really love these yo-yos. And I wish Throwdown was still around. That was really cool. That was my second sponsor. My first sponsor was ExtremeSpin.com. And at the time, I was still sponsored by ExtremeSpin when I was sponsored by Throwdown. Because ExtremeSpin was a store, and Throwdown was a yo-yo company, so they didn't really, it wasn't a conflict of interest. You know, it would be like I'd wear an ExtremeSpin shirt, but I'd be using a Throwdown yo-yo. You know, it was like, okay, cool. But, yeah, okay, then we go a couple years ahead, and we got the Yoyofactory 888. Now, I love this yo-yo. To today, I have like 3 888s. I love them all. This is my favorite one. This is an 08 888 with rice stacks on it. I really need to clean these bearings on these rice stacks. That one hardly spins. And then I have some kind of crazy bearing in there. But yeah, this one, it just has a really cool ano. And I've never hit it on the ground. It has some ano, like, discoloration from it just coming in and out of my pocket so many times, or like getting rubbed on my hands so many times. It says 888 on the side, you know, like a lot of the 888s, but sick rice stack, silicone O-ring, you know. This was, I think, the first time I played with an 888. CJ had one. He had the original, the 07 Aqua, and I remember that was the first time I ever like had a yo-yo grind on me, and it was like super smooth, like where you, like even to today's standards, like at the time, like everything had a vibe. I never not felt a yo-yo that didn't have a little bit of vibe. This is the first dead smooth yo-yo I ever felt, and just I still, like, I'll remember that forever. I was like, holy crap, like, and then I got one right away. Like I went on, I got this on a trade. I traded like 3 really good yo-yos just for this. But I love the colors of this, and it came with the rice stacks. It had a different bearing, just the Yoyofactory bearing. I swapped it out. I think it probably died. I've probably gone through like 4 bearings. I've had this yo-yo so long. I've literally had it since 2008, maybe 2009, latest, and I still play it. It's still one of my most played yo-yos. Okay, then final, if I had to pick one more, I'd pick my Magic Yo-Yo Katana. Now, I really like this yo-yo. The profile is similar to the Luchador, as you can see. The diameter is pretty much the same. But this one you can do like finger spins on and bimetal. It's, you know, it's awesome. But the reason I like this one so much is because it reminds me of all the times, you know, playing with the Luchador and everything. And I don't know, I just love the shape of this when they came out with this. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. This is cool too because this color is actually a prototype. Like the product, they have this colorway, but the rings are actually colored too. They're anodized. Where here, the rings are just raw. But yeah, I don't know. These would be my five all time. Now, once again, this is just based on me personally, my yo-yo, my yo-yo life, things that are nostalgic to me, and these things just mean something to me. Like a Freehand 1, awesome. It was like the first good yo-yo I had, and this one was like the first like competition level yo-yo, I guess you could say, that I had. And then I helped design this. I was close friends with the guys on the cut team and everything. It was freaking awesome. The company was like made in my back door in Chicago area. 888, this was yo-yo that kind of changed the world. And then Magic Yo-Yo Katana, kind of new age. So basically, this kind of took you throughout like my yo-yo in life. I kind of got a big gap here, but whatever. So anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know if you did, if you didn't, in the comments. Let me know what else you want to see. If you want to see like my top 10 that came out this year, or my top. I still haven't done like a top 10 like $70 to $100 yo-yos, anything like that, or my top whatever bimetals. Let me know what you guys wanted to see, and I'll try to do it. But until next time, peace out, guys.